Welcome everyone to another episode of Time for BL. This is the podcast where we review movies, TV shows, novels, and comics, all in the boys love genre. Welcome everyone to another episode of The Opening Has Already Played. I am JD Young and I'm finally back from my vacation. The beach was fantastic. Had a great time with the family and it is time to get back into reviews. Now, I have missed so much because apparently 2 episodes of His Man have already been uploaded. And then of course there's a bunch of new things to watch that I haven't started. I will get to War of Why. I will get to the first episode of The Eclipse because that's one I was actually really excited for. And of course, check out the series needs to be reviewed as well. But first, I want to get into Vice Versa. It took everything in me to not go on YouTube and watch it on Saturday, so I am finally going to watch it now. Also on Thursday, it did take everything in me not to log into Ichi. I'm just gonna call it Ichi. I don't care. Ichi or Ichi or Ichi, whatever it's called. It took everything in me to not log in and watch His Man. I have been waiting, so I'm very excited and ready to go on it now. Okay, so the last place we left our duo, they were at the coffee shop making out. Yay. Which makes me hope that they actually do fall in love. I do want them to fall in love and like the because they've fallen in love, they go back to their universe and they have to find each other and fall in love all over again with the new faces. But yay, I'm so excited for this next episode and hopefully there's no take backsies and it's actually them pursuing love. And let's see, may the dates begin, I hope. And again, Jimmy, like, I know I said he had main character energy in Bad Buddy, and now he's main character, and I'm just so happy. All right, let's go. Okay, so the title of this episode is Winter White, so I'm just gonna like make my own like make up my own little thing now. So based on the title Winter White, what we're actually getting is a new beginning because after winter comes spring, so everything will blossom. So I'm guessing from the opening scene with them getting their movie approved, then all the lovey-dovey scenes we get in the trailer for this episode, I'm guessing is them doing the blocking for the couple in the movie that they're going to be filming. That's my prediction. That's probably wrong, but also probably right based on what they've been doing so far with this series. I'm still waiting to get more romance from the characters. I don't fully feel like these are 2 characters who will fall in love. Like they still give off a very friend vibe, and if it wasn't for the fact that this is supposed to be a BL, I would think that it's going to be a bromance. A bromance with kisses. They do give off a friend vibe, and I'm hoping that with this episode that it's going to move from the friend vibe into more of a relationship vibe going on with the next few episodes. Don't fail me, Vice Versa. So yes, I'm hoping that the Winter White is like the whole idea of a new beginning for them, or a transition into a new relationship. Let's find out. Also, like I said before, like the passage of time doesn't feel like, I don't feel like their stakes are high enough with the passage of time, because they both seem like they've become complacent in these lives that they have to live, like with just the hope that their versions in the other universe are living their lives in the way they are living their lives. So being an actor and being a colorist and not making them lose their dream job / the career they've already established in this other universe, while they're in the other universe, like trying to make sure they keep up everything for these guys. So if it doesn't feel like there's anything at stake here, because time just keeps passing, and especially if they do another 2 weeks later, stop doing that, because those 2 weeks laters and stuff, like just writing the word doesn't make me feel the passage of time. There has to be other ways to really show the passage of time and let you know that this is really digging into their soul, and they're losing out on so much because they're stuck in this other universe. But Jimmy is doing a great job. Jimmy and C are good. Jimmy is doing a great job. I love Jimmy. Jimmy is great. God, this is what I was hoping wouldn't happen. And he's gonna say, okay. He said he kissed him because he felt like kissing him. And now he's saying that he kissed him to make his writing better. And it's like they keep doing this, like going back to, see, it's just a joke thing, and it's kind of annoying because like we're waiting for, okay, is the romance building? Like, let's get to that point. And let me guess, something's gonna stop this kiss that's about to happen right here because it's taking too long. Yep, phone rings. This is what I'm talking about. Like it's taking a little bit too long to get to the, okay, he's getting wooed. It'd be great to just at least get to the wooing. Okay, the foreshadowing, I guess, of P. Chang, where he says your soulmate might be next to you. Just take a closer look. No, your soulmate might be closer than you think. Just take a closer look to the person next to you. And then Jimmy leaning. Oh, not Jimmy. Puen leaning closer to Talay. That was funny. They got Gucci. Oh my god, I love her, by the way. I follow her on do I follow her on Instagram? I mean, I stalk her page. I know that. I love her. So that is so funny. She's like, you're the third person asking me that in a month. She works at a store instead of being the awesome fashionista, actress / model / everything that she is. Oh my god, I love her. Oh, that was a really well played. What I love though about having her in here, for people who are new to BL, they don't know like the actors and like a lot of the like interviews that the actors go on, especially if they're coming in with like Kid Porsche, that's more of a serious drama. Even if they're coming with Bad Bunny and they only watch the series and they haven't seen like interviews and stuff like that, they might not know about a lot of the people who do interviews of BL actors or Y actors, and they don't know a lot of the actors who have been in other BLs or shows with BL side stories that feature a lot of these actors as, you know, also a side character, and Gaji is one of them. I can't remember the name of one of the shows, but I remember she was in it. She was just like the best friend of someone throughout the show. But like little things like that, like so many new people coming in, for them, if they watched Vice Versa and they see her, they're gonna just be like, oh, I guess she's famous in Thailand, and not like have the same like significance of who she is and how cute it is to have her in here as a side character, where in this world she works at a bookstore instead of being, again, the awesome everything that she is. Tamagotchi Tamagotchi. Oh my gosh, that is a cute little add-in that they did that I actually do enjoy, because again, I love her. So that was a cute little thing, but it still has me going, why are there so many people? Well, two but two people with faces from the other universe, and they're someone completely different in this universe, versus Pwen and Tele, who in this world are Tess and Tun, who look completely different from them. Is there a version of Pwen and Tele running around in this universe that actually looks like them? That's now the question I ask. Do you have a doppelganger, but your doppelganger is not necessarily your soul ganger? His birthday is September 11th, 1998. He is 23 years old. Again, 1998. People born in 1998 turned 24 this year. If you're older than 1998, I just want you to think about that, because it hurts. I love how they're out here playing the whisper challenge while Gachi is waiting for their info to give them the 10% discount. But they're out here doing the whisper challenge. Okay, hold on. So the chick who walks into the room, very beautiful. Why was there a velvet rope that she had to move to enter? Like, she moved the velvet rope and walked in like, yes, biatch, I'm in this place. I'm up in this association. What is up? I am the head in town. What? Is she gonna be the drama? Or is she Pwen's, whatever that thing, Portkey? Ooh, is that gonna be the drama? Better not be. I've invested in 5 episodes so far. They better not fail me. Okay, so this is the only person that they've showed the Otherworld version of so far. She's taller than her Otherworld self. Could this be jealousy? Okay, so he's realized that it's Peepang, who he acted with in a show in the other universe. She recognized him, and Tele started to get jealous because he saw how they were interacting and smiley with each other. And now he's telling, I keep wanting to say Jimmy, Pwen, to go spend more time with her because maybe she's your Portkey. And Pwen is like, I'm not ready to pinpoint my Portkey just yet, as my Portkey just yet. Without actually just saying, I kind of just want to spend more time with you. Just say what you mean. Like, maybe the more y'all are honest with each other, the closer y'all will come to figuring out this Portkey stuff. I'm just saying. I just wish they were more honest about their feelings. So, of course, the whisper challenge comes back, and he's letting him know in whisper challenge fashion that he'll wait for him to go back so they can go back together. It runs off and wait for him to go back together. But I'm like, how have they not mixed up any words? Because that would have been like a great thing to show someone messing up a word, like what? And then they have to say it out loud, and then he runs off. That's what it should have been. He should have said it, and then he like confused one of the words, like he repeats it back to him like it's a nonsensical sentence, and then he has to say it out loud and then he runs away. I think that would have made the scene better, or at least more interesting in a way, and cuter, because it's cute that he runs off, but it would be cuter if that's when he runs off because he's so embarrassed that he had to say it out loud. I think that's what this scene with Pwen and Tele was missing. Okay, that is hilarious. Didn't even hear them say cut. That is so cute. Okay. That was adorable. I love the addition of making it snow in Thailand. Like, that was cute. And they keep acting. This actually now gets like kind of weird because it's like, everybody's just watching them. And think about how cute it is. Oh, that is, I can't. It is very adorable. And they're just staring into each other's eyes. Wait, the movie is done already? So the rest of the scenes are actually them dating? Is that what's happening? And again, if the movie's done already, like this is just episode 5, and within episode 5, they finished writing a movie. They filmed, they've done the final writing process of changing any final scenes and stuff. They finished filming the movie, and now the movie is premiering. Again, the passage of time goes by so quick. It's hard for me to really feel like for the characters wanting to go home, because everything is going by so quick. Because a movie can take months to years to finish, depending on how much production is needed and the end of it. And of course, Oishi has to be in the scene, and it's only 3 perfectly placed bottles with the label pointing out. And of course, when they drink it, they're gonna probably go, so refreshing. And the bottle has to face this way. And is this the 0 sugar one? Okay, a sneak hug. You're cold, let me keep you warm. And he's like fighting it. Like, he said he doesn't want to be touched. You let him go and leave him alone. No. He just held that cup up to the snow, and now it's a full cup of shaved ice. He just held that cup up to the snow, and now it's a full cup of shaved ice. This can only happen in that dimension, because in this dimension you gonna have that cup out there for a while. Has anyone ever had snow cream? They scrape that from the fresh snow off like the top of cars and steps and stuff. If anyone's ever had snow cream, they don't hold something outside unless they can get a bowl out like early enough to fill that bowl up with snow. Like, nobody just holds a cup up in the sky and gets enough. You'd have to be holding that cup up for hours. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. Again, a poster for there's a poster in the scene. But texts come up saying 2 months later. And again, it doesn't let me feel the passage of time to really feel like they're trying to get home. That's the only issue. I don't feel the passage of time, because we keep getting 1 month later. At this point, they've been there for like 6 months, I believe. I'm probably not off. And I just feel like there had to be a better way to really let us feel it. Like, think of like a scene that's during an exam. They're not going to show you the full exam, but they show you the clock ticking away. Maybe in this they should have shown like a calendar and like dates being crossed off, or like, like calendars moving from March to May, something like that, to really let you feel. Something needs to be in there to really let you feel the passage of time, and it's just not there. It is missing. Okay, so after the 2 months later thing, we find out that about someone who traveled to the other universe and has come back to this universe, and their entire life is destroyed. They are now homeless. Their wife has left them. They've lost their job because the person who switched bodies with them just did not do right by him. So I guess this is going to now up the stakes for Pwen and Talay as to why they would either want to stay in this universe or hurry up and get back to their universe, because they don't want, of course, their alternate versions to mess up their lives. That's what I'm guessing. Hopefully this is going to bring into focus, because the longer they stay here, the longer their alternate versions have to screw them over. We're talking about Tess. we're talking about Tess. So hopefully that puts it into perspective, especially after what I just talked about with the 2 months later. Something needs to show that they are desperate to either get back. No, not either anything. Something needs to show them being desperate to get back to their lives before their lives in the other world get messed up. Because if they become complacent in this world and their other versions find their port key, they will be able to come back to this universe and again screw them over. So yeah, let's continue. So I guess this goes into the next situation. So Dol was very lucky because he was able to switch with someone who was also a nurse. So the hope is that she's in his body, still being a nurse, while he's in her body, still being a nurse. Pwen and Talay are both technically in the same field with being in the movies. The only difference is Tess doesn't seem to have any editing skills, that it hasn't been shown that he's an editor or anything like that. And Tun can't sing and probably can't act either, but the fact that he's a screenwriter, maybe he can establish Pwen as a screenwriter in the other universe. Tilly is screwed. But yeah, the hope is that Tess won't do anything stupid to mess up Tilly's life and get his ish together in this other universe. This guy seems like he switched with an AC repairman and he was an architect. There's some years of schooling that's missing, maybe, for both of them, because he probably doesn't know how to be a repairman and this guy doesn't know how to be an architect. Oh God. So they got screwed over, sorta. I mean, because even with Pang, she was an actress and she became a yoga instructor, and she was able to, maneuver into that and also do acting classes where she teaches acting. And her other version is still an actress and is living a wonderful life. So they haven't messed up each other's lives. They're still fulfilling what they each other, something for each other. And when they hopefully inevitably switch back, they'll still live good lives. But yeah, this is showing the dangers, of course, of what can happen when you switch to another universe with someone. Also, I love that Pwen and Talay are like alternating days of picking up each other. Like, I'll pick you up on my scooter, then you can pick me up in your convertible, but we have to pick you up on the scooter because we need the ad money from Yamaha. And of course, they have to bring up the fact that the bike is fuel efficient because it's an ad. It is an ad. I just want to say, I also love that they're still wearing the helmets that they wrote the messages for each other on. I think that's very cute. Now they're going out for a day of fun. Where can I find that squirrel in the background? The giant white squirrel? I want to take pictures with it. And we're already at the movie premiere. I feel like it's going too fast. Like something should have given or done, I don't know, to again just show the passage of time. Like, slow down something. I don't know. Use the movie to show the passage of time. Like, have them be told like the movie's gonna take 3 months to shoot and how long to produce, and then the movie is the passage of time to get through. I don't know. Gun! And Gun's doppelganger works as a movie critic. Wait. Third. Theory of Love? Theory of Love? Is that... Hold up. I love this hand-holding scene in the movie theater as they're watching the premiere of the movie. Because of the way Pwen is like gripping onto Talay. And like how he seems to kind of relax a bit as he sees like, he's holding my hand and looking at him, and it's just like, as the passage of the movie is going, and the friends seeing them holding hands. That's funny. But yeah, I like it. It's a very cute scene. How much y'all think they paid Gunn for this cameo? Probably not much, because he has a contract with GMMTV now, doesn't he? He has a contract with them. So probably just be like, hey, this is your one episode cameo that we already have in your contract. So the lesson to learn in this is never read the reviews. Because the reviews aren't always good. And they might make you depressed. When you said 4 more, that threw me off because I forgot that they do the single finger thing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was like, they wouldn't on GMMTV show someone getting flipped off. I was like, oh wait, no, he's not flipping him off technically. Oh my gosh, they got their showtime shortened. But yeah, again, don't watch the reviews. You're just gonna be sad. Everybody's a hater, even when it's actually might be bad. I don't know. I'd just like to add something real quick. I have never seen cover on a popcorn at a movie theater, and I would like that to be added to every single movie theater around the world. Just saying that. Okay, I wanted to talk about the whole line about them snuggling in the theater and their friends were in the theater. But it's just so sad to see that they're all kind of quitting screenwriting because of this. But it also makes me wonder, did the dad set it up to flop as a movie so that he would go back to school and all that stuff? Was that done on purpose? Also, no advert for the phone. Are we going to hear about how the screen is so smooth and how the camera takes crystal clear pictures? No ad there? Okay, so it has ended with Pwen asking Tele to move in with him because the condo is pricey, so he's not going to be able to afford it on his own, on his salary, which I am like, why not ask to move in with Tele to his condo that's paid for by his rich parents? Well, Tessa's rich parents. Would his parents not have allowed it to have a friend staying there? Is that it? Like, what? That's the reason. That is one. And 2, we see in the next episode, it looks like they're moved in together and they're working together to renovate an RV into a studio. How do I feel about this episode overall? I don't know. That's the problem. I don't know how I feel overall. I'm still enjoying the show. I still can't wait for the next episode. I think everything was wonderfully filmed. I think the story is good. I see where they're going. I just feel like, still, like I've said, like I've harped on so much, the passage of time is not done in a way that lets me know that there is something at stake, i.e. their livelihoods. In the other universe, like one guy said he's been there for 5 years. Dull has been there for 8 years. There's so much time passing. The fact that they haven't figured out, or it feels like they've come to term. That I wonder, would they more freak out when they go back to the other universe? Like, no, I was living my life. It was awesome. Like, is that what would happen to them? I don't know. But overall, I mean, it's GMMTV. They're churning them out. So this could just be their relax series while they put more work into something else to give it more depth. And that's what it's missing. Depth. It's missing depth. It's missing, like they did the whisper challenge thing and brought it back later in the episode, which was a quick payoff, where I think it would be a better payoff is if, like, in the final episode it comes back again. And it's the same thing with walking into the cafe. At the end of the episode, he walks into the cafe and they kiss and blah blah blah. Everything is happening so by the end of each episode, it's missing a lot of the depth that it would have felt if it happened on the final episode. Then it's like everything coming back and coming around and coming into this romance. I think that's the issue. But I'm still excited for next week's episode. I cannot wait for Saturday. If you are also enjoying, please remember to follow me on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. All the socials. I'm also on TikTok. I'm not posting as much as I would like to on TikTok, but I'm on TikTok too. Yeah. And don't forget to also follow the podcast and check out the WordPress if I write something on the WordPress. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night, whatever it is, wherever you are.